In this video, I'll be comparing GoHighLevel versus Skool. So these are both platforms that you can build a business on, but they do it in different ways. GoHighLevel is a full-blown marketing platform with pretty much any marketing feature you will probably need, including communities, courses, and other digital products. But Skool, on the other hand, is mainly just focused on communities. You can also sell courses within your community, but I'll just explain which one I prefer and why, and I'll show you examples of communities on both of these, so you can also see which one you prefer. So first, in terms of what exactly they are and who they are for, GoHighLevel, as I mentioned, is an all-in-one CRM, funnel builder, and marketing automation platform. It's built for agencies, coaches, and entrepreneurs who want to automate client acquisition, manage leads, send emails and texts, and build funnels all under one roof. You can kind of think of it as ClickFunnels, ActiveCampaign, and Calendly combined, but with client management on top. Now, Skool, on the other hand, is built for creators, coaches, and specifically community builders. It's a simple but powerful platform that lets you host online courses, create private communities, and run group coaching programs. It's not about funnels or automations, it's about engagement, education, and community. Now, in terms of their core features, in GoHighLevel you can do a lot of things. You can build landing pages and sales funnels here in the side section. It has a bunch of templates for this as well. You can also automate email and SMS marketing. You can manage your contacts and pipelines with the built-in CRM. You can set up appointment scheduling and lead nurturing, and you can even white label it if you run an agency, and you can sell it as your own SaaS. Now, importantly, you can also set up memberships with courses and communities, and I'll show you what those look like as well. But Skool takes a different approach. It focuses on simplicity, so you get a community hub, kind of like Facebook groups, but cleaner, with a classroom section for courses. So I'll just show you an example. So this right here is what a community will look like. Then you have the normal community, you have different sections here. You have a classroom where you can have courses. You have a calendar where you can see upcoming meetings and stuff like that. You have a members overview where you can see all of the members in this community. You have your leaderboard, so it's kind of gamified, and you can see who gets the most points, and you can see who gets the most likes and stuff like that. And in About, this is basically the landing page, so you can kind of add a VSL or some kind of a video right here to get people into your community. Now, Skool is 100% focused on helping you build a community that sticks. Students can interact, post updates, ask questions, and track their course progress. There are no funnels, no email automations. It's just meant to complement your marketing tools, not to replace them. So if you want to sell and deliver your knowledge, then Skool is very good for this, but it is also possible in GoHighLevel. But a big difference is their ease of use. So Skool is extremely user-friendly. You can set up a community and start selling a course in under an hour. The interface feels like a social platform, simple, clean, and fun. Students can comment, react, and track their growth. GoHighLevel, in contrast, has a learning curve. It's incredibly powerful, but there are a lot of moving parts. You have automations, pipelines, funnels, workflows, triggers, and so on. Once you get used to it, it is a powerhouse, but it's not as plug and play as Skool. So if you want something that just works right away, Skool is easier, but GoHighLevel is more powerful. Now, in my opinion, one of their most important categories is their pricing and fees. So this is where the difference gets clear. GoHighLevel is very simple. It basically has two plans. It also has a SaaS plan where you can resell GoHighLevel, but their normal plans are $97 per month and $297 per month. For most people, the starter plan is more than enough. The limit here is you can set up to 3 sub-accounts, but a sub-account is basically one business that you manage in GoHighLevel, so unless you have an agency, you don't really need more. Then the unlimited plan gets you unlimited sub-accounts, which is great for agencies and will save them money if you have a lot of clients. Then you also have the SaaS Pro plan, which is $497 per month, and that unlocks the white label software mode where you can resell GoHighLevel as your own SaaS. The other great thing about GoHighLevel is there are no transaction fees. It's all just a monthly subscription. You are paying for features and scale, but you do not pay transaction fees on every sale in your GoHighLevel community. Now, Skool, on the other hand, recently introduced a new pricing tier. First, they only had the $99 per month Pro plan, which is quite a high entry price for beginners. So now they also have the Hobby plan at $9 per month, so less than 10% of the original price. Here you also get all features with unlimited members and courses, but you only get one admin and a 10% transaction fee, and you cannot have a custom URL, nor can you hide suggested communities. Now you can get down to a 2.9% transaction fee in the $99 per month plan and the custom URL and hiding suggested communities, but still the transaction fee here is higher than that of GoHighLevel, since GoHighLevel doesn't charge transaction fees. So if you take a good look at their pricing, Skool has a much lower starting price, but once you do start making some money, GoHighLevel becomes much cheaper because there are no transaction fees and the monthly price is cheaper than the $99 per month plan on Skool. However, with Skool, the other valuable thing that you get is the community and the users that are already on it. So you can show up in the Discover Community section, someone can search for you. For example, if I search for guitar, you will find guitar communities right here. So there is an aspect of discovery built into Skool, which is a huge advantage if you don't already have a reliable way of getting people into your community. But if you already have a good way of getting people into your community, it could also be a bad thing for you. Because if you're bringing a bunch of people to the Skool platform, then they will see your community, but they will also see other people's communities, and that will increase the risk of them leaving your community and joining another one. Although you can of course also have multiple ones, often people won't pay for a lot of different communities. Now in terms of their integrations, GoHighLevel integrates with thousands of apps through Zapier, plus native integrations with Google, Facebook Ads, Twilio and email services. It's flexible, so you can connect it to nearly anything. Skool keeps it intentionally simple. No integrations, no Zapier and no overcomplication. Everything happens inside Skool. That's great for focus, but limiting if you need automation or data flow between tools. Now for the community itself and also the course selling ability, this is what a community in GoHighLevel looks like. So you can see it looks pretty similar to Skool. You have your discussion, now instead of classroom you have learning, then you can add courses, so this is only available of course if you are the owner of the community, but then you also have events, you have the leaderboard, so the exact same gamification, you have members and about. It's basically a copy of what Skool has done right here. It's pretty much the exact same thing, but instead of having other communities on the same platform, you just have your community in its own separate portal. So that can be a downside and it can be an upside depending on, again, whether you already have an audience or a reliable way of getting people into your community. Then GoHighLevel also has great support with 24/7 live chat, as well as a big Facebook community and tons of tutorials, but it can be overwhelming because the software is so deep. Skool has responsive support too, and since it's simpler, you will likely need help far less often. So overall, which one should you choose? Now, whichever one you would like to get started with, you can do so for free through the links that I will leave down in the description. And with GoHighLevel, they usually offer a 14-day free trial. In the description, I'll leave a link to this page where you can claim an extended 30-day free trial, so you can just try it out completely for free and see if you like it. So first, I would choose GoHighLevel if you run an agency or coaching business that needs funnels, automations and client management. Also, if you want one system for leads, marketing and sales, and if you are okay with a learning curve in exchange for full control, and you already have an audience or again a way of getting people into your community, because you won't have the built-in discovery that you will find on Skool. So if you have that, I would go with GoHighLevel. Overall, it is the cheaper option because you don't pay fees and the monthly fee is just a bit lower unless you go with the 10% fee plan on Skool. But then when you do start making some money, that will still end up being more expensive. So on the other hand, I would go with Skool if you sell courses, memberships, coaching programs, you want a clean private community that replaces Facebook groups, and especially if you don't need complex automations, just a place to deliver content and connect with people. And also if you don't have an audience, I would 100% pick Skool, since people are going to find you through the Skool platform. But again, if you have an audience, then people can also find your competitors through that same platform. Again, I'll leave links to both of them down in the description, and both of these in my opinion are amazing. They just solve different problems. So GoHighLevel is the system that helps you with your entire business. Skool is a platform that just allows you to create a community with courses and also discover other communities. So that concludes this comparison of GoHighLevel versus Skool. If this comparison helped you make a decision, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.